Students often ask me, why should we study religion in this day and age? What benefit does it have? Especially if those students aren't religious themselves. In my opinion, religion is both relevant and revelatory. It's relevant in that almost anything you want to look at in the world today, politics, culture, history, economics, anything you want to study has a religious component to it. I started to study religion because I wanted to understand the nature of God. What I realized is that my study of religion told me more about what it means to be human than what it means to be God. For anyone to study religion, it will provide a lens to understand the rest of the world better. If you really understand why people do what they do, you also have to understand how their religious beliefs compel them to do so. It's more than just the study of God. It's a language that helps us think about the big questions in our life, the questions that make us human, and the questions that connect us together, questions of meaning and purpose, questions like who am I and what does my life mean? These are questions that ultimately make us human. Religion, for thousands of years, has provided pathways of thinking about these ultimate questions. And because of that, religion can be revelatory for each of us as we think about why are we here and what does our life mean? In this day and age, when people often interpret religious texts for reasons of violence, negativity, or oppression, it's very important to also highlight that religious texts can and should be interpreted in ways that promote peace, connectivity, community, joy, and love. Because if you look at all the different faith traditions in the world, the one thing that really connects all those traditions together is this notion that we are our brother's keeper. We are a global family, and to really serve God, we have to serve each other. We really have to combat the idea that religion should be interpreted to promote violence, pain, exclusivity. As a professor, it's tough because I have to grade students. I am going to give students grades that they might not feel represents their work, or they might not feel is so compassionate. But I don't focus so much on the grades, I focus on the knowledge. And if there is a way for me to help students in their life, to elevate their consciousness or open their eyes up to see the world in a different way, then that to me is knowledge. And knowledge to me is light. That's the light that dispels the darkness of ignorance. We all need to come together and work across faith lines because we all have the same goals. And as long as we keep fighting with each other over our differences, we can never connect with each other over our many similarities. My hope for the world is that a religion becomes an empowering opportunity for people to solve crises. It's not just a theoretical idea, it actually translates into real action. And for me, that comes from an idea that we find in all of our religious, spiritual, philosophical, and mystical traditions, that God is love, and love is God.